We're live, and guess what? Ron, in the infinite wisdom that this professional program has, just tried to restart his computer. Now it's doing an update. He'll be here when he can. We're going to talk about Al Golden. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. At the buzzer, is he there? We're matching. That's not weird. It's all good. So we're going to talk about Al Golden. We're going to talk about some of the defensive line coaches that we're going to, or the defensive line coach, the linebackers coach stuff. I'm just going to play the video. We know what we're going to talk about. We're off to a start that you would expect from this program, and that's just kind of how things are going to be. So listen to this song.
Yo, boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed, beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Boys are ready to go. Boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed, beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Boys are ready to go.
What is up?
You made
At
it.
The buzzer is right. Hey, man, at the buzzer is right. Okay, Cincinnati, the tri-state area, the millions and millions of people watching worldwide. How you doing tonight? We are going to have a hell of a show for you, I think. I think we're going to talk about some good stuff. We're going to get into it. There's some few things going on with the Bengals. Some news came out today. How you doing tonight, Drew?
I'm good. We got the chat popping off. Who Day All Day from Twitter's here. 17 Sons here. Shout out. Dalton Stone 937. Shout out to the Dayton, Ohio area. Logan Truman is here. Yes, we're matching. No, we didn't plan it. I texted him 3 minutes before the show and said, "Yo, I'm wearing that hoodie," and he was like, "Welp." So here we are. That's just kind of how it's going to go today. Logan is here. Logan's going to be featured in the show here a little bit later. Stay tuned for that. Word is the Red Rifle's coming back. Haven't heard that. Not sure that's going to be the case. Tony Blaze is here. Wedge is here. We've got all the original chat members in here. Bold statement for the Bengals defense? I don't know. So getting right into it, man. Yesterday, Al Golden got to talk to the media, and I liked pretty much everything I heard from the guy. I don't know about you, but the guy sounds like he might be a dog.
Yeah, I agree. I think I tweeted out, I think I love this man, or I think I love Al Golden.
Hell yeah.
I want to see more of him. I don't, not in a weird way, but he seems like a no nonsense guy.
Yes.
And I like that coming from our locker room, because we have a fun locker room and I enjoy that. I do enjoy that. All the guys are fun. Our guest last week told us all the guys are fun. They interact. They're awesome to be around. But sometimes I like to see the no nonsense kind of coming out of the locker room. I think he brings a little bit of that to this organization, and I think it's going to be fun to watch.
I think we need a good amount of that.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
I think the defense needs a little bit more toughness. Now, I don't know. You didn't get to see a lot of Lou's demeanor.
No,
you know
really
what I mean? Like we didn't get to hear a lot of him. Like he talked to the media, but I don't know. I just don't feel like we got a good look at that. I hope that Golden brings a little bit of the Mike Zimmer to the defense. Now, shout out to Mike Zimmer, just retired after a hell of a career. But I hope that he's bringing just a little bit of that to the defense. There's some talk in the chat. The granola from Thursday's member only show has not been found. She has accused me of throwing it out. She has also probably hidden my strawberry candies from me on purpose that my mother sent that I never got fucking any of. So we're even. But back to football. There was just, I don't know. I got a clip. It's a little bit longer from the press conference, but I'm just going to go ahead and play it. This is something that I think really stood out to me. So I'll just play it and then we can talk about it after. Minute and 5 seconds long. You guys buckle up.
I think player development is again, it starts with the head coach, starts with Zach, starts with the strength staff, it starts with nutrition, starts in the training room, just everybody being on the same page, and then just having a clear plan for them. I think it's really important. I said earlier, I don't want anything to be gray. I want the guys to be stimulus response defense, when you recognize, go, and part of that is just how do we make it quiet in their minds, and we do that in the off season with development, with making sure that each player knows the 2 or 3 things that they got to get better at, while they're learning the systems and just really drilling down on that because everybody needs to improve. Everybody, started with me. As soon as they come back, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure it's really tight package and make sure it's condensed in terms of what they need to improve on, and keep it small, refine it, play fast, play with energy, and play together.
My God.
Love that. You know what that tells me?
Ugh.
Do you remember how after the bye, the Bengals defensive players kind of said like Lou simplified things and it made a little bit more sense and we saw the defense improve?
Yeah.
That tells me that what Al Golden wants to do is he's going to say, yo, this is basic football. Know where you need to be. There's going to be about 2 or 3 things you're going to need to get perfect. And then just read and react. Play football, react to what you see, and let's go. Yeah. Keep it small, keep it simple. That tells me he's going to run a simplified system. It's going to be very, very based on players' instincts, being able to make it not why the hell did Geno Stone stay shallow when a guy ran past him for a deep route because he thought the other safety was going to help or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
It sounds like he wants to play simple, fast, get to the ball football. And I think that's perfect for this defense because it's going to be continuously young.
I agree. I completely agree. I think he is coming in with a let's do the small things perfect mentality, which is amazing. That's great. Lou was the mad scientist. He had all this, I don't know if it was bullshit, but he had all these crazy things and it works sometimes. But then we saw last year, it's just, it didn't work. It is what it is. And I think he's coming in with that attitude. And I also think he sounds and looks like the type of guy. I don't know if this is true, but I think it kind of fits the bill a little bit. The Godfather, that's what I'm going to call him.
It would make sense. Yeah.
But he seems like a guy that'll grab Jermaine Pratt by the face mask and be like, hey, man, all you have to do is tackle. Why did you miss that tackle? That's it. That's your job. Do it. You know what I mean? Like he just seems like that kind of guy. And I really like that. And I mean, you alluded to young players and I mean, he's directly quoted when asked by a reporter. I don't know who asked him, like, what are we going to do with young guys? And he says, we're not drafting them to sit next to us. That might be our number one job is to work with them and get them on the field. What did we say all last year? What were we pounding on the table? Hey, we suck right now. Give some of these young guys a chance. If they can play ball, put them in the game. And to me, it sounds like that's his same kind of thought process. So I'm excited. I know people were kind of like on the hire. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a hell of a year for this defense.
Yeah, he was like okay, that's a solid hire, but not like an oh my God, we're going to win the Super Bowl next year hire. But when I watched him to actually talk to the media, like, he was the linebackers coach a few years ago. You don't spend a ton of time learning and listening to the linebackers coach. They don't get media. So like you don't know a ton about the guy. I didn't follow Notre Dame football closely. I rooted for them one game this year. Yeah, so like I never got a chance to really hear him kind of speak in more of a long form kind of scenario. And the more I hear, I'm like, okay, I'm impressed with this. I like some of the things he's saying better than some of the things I heard out of Lou. And, that's not to shit on Lou now that he's gone. And I hope he has a good career, whatever. But I just feel like I got this sense of like, this guy gets it. This guy knows what he signed up for, right? Because you talked about when Lou did all these exotic blitzes and stuff, we praised him for it because it worked when he was stocked with talent. He could send an extra defensive back on some kind of exotic blitz because he had Jesse Bates back there playing center field and he can hold everything down. Yeah. That talent's not here anymore. We don't have to beat a dead horse about the safety, transition over the last few years or whatever, but like that, it's not there. So when I hear Golden speak, I'm like, all right, this guy he's definitely going to blitz. He's definitely going to dial up pressure, but he's trying to keep things very simple. And as of right now, like you said, we want a Jordan Battle in the game more. And, did he struggle to get on the field early because he couldn't understand Lou's concepts? I don't know. We want Miles Murphy on the field more. We want these young guys in there. There's going to be another young crop of defenders that's going to come in this season. They're going to have to spend draft capital on defense. So, he just seems like he gets it. Coming from college, obviously, he knows how to relate to these young guys. He's probably got a good pulse on some of the defensive talent out there from Notre Dame or elsewhere. So I feel really, really, really good about it. People are saying that you're wet. You're wet.
I'm excited about Al Golden. I think it's a sexual reference. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm good, guys. I'm just excited. That's all. Another thing with Golden too is, I mean, he was asked. It was from an article from a news source that I wage war with, so I'm not going to directly quote or give credit.
No free ads.
No free ads to the piece of shit Inquirer, but
Fuck
he wants to be here, man. Like he's like, I had an opportunity to sit down with these coaches, talk to them. They let me finish out the season at Notre Dame and coach the big game. Now I'm here and I mean business. Like he remembers being here that year that we went to the Super Bowl and replicate that, dude. So it's just like we will have to wait and see. I said that in a previous show. We will wait and see until that first snap happens when we're on defense and a few drives go by. If he's the real deal, Holyfield, maybe a couple games even, honestly. But everything that he is saying right now, and you just said this, so not to beat a dead horse, but everything he is saying right now leads me to just have confidence in him. Is that cautiously optimistic? But I think I'm a little bit above that now. I might just be fucking pumped up.
I saw a comment up here. I'm trying to find it about Pratt. There were some weird tweets from Jermaine Pratt right after Golden's presser, just some laughing emojis, I guess, that were ended up deleted. I think his future could be in question in Cincinnati, and that brings in a good time for the old text from Dad. Golden will do a lot of blitzing, so let's work on getting some good linebackers. You did hear him talk about he's going to be kind of in the same base defense as Lou, with the two linebackers probably and more of the nickel, but he did say there's going to be times to change it up and get, a standard 4-3 in there. I think that there may be some question in Pratt's future. That's just my opinion. Logan Wilson had his best career year under Al Golden as the linebackers coach. Al Golden talked about how much he likes Logan Wilson and he said he might be one of his favorite player that he's ever coached. I think he's due for a bounce back year after losing, the better part of the back half of the season, at least, to a knee injury. But I do think that they're going to probably draft some linebackers, regardless of, if Pratt's here or not. I think it is the last year of his deal. 22, he was a free agent. 23, 24, 25. Yeah, so this would be the last year of his deal. So they're probably going to draft some linebackers anyway. So I think that, you're not along the wrong line of thinking there, Dad. I think, looking at some linebackers is definitely going to be something that he's going to do. Dude,
linebackers and somebody to play second fiddle to Trey Hendrickson. Please, if there is a God, get us some pass rush off the edge as well, because those are your money makers, man. Their job, sometimes they roll out and they protect the flats. You know what I mean? Every once in a while they drop into coverage, but their main job is to kill the guy with the ball behind center. We need pass rush in a really bad way. I think I don't know if we sign somebody, I don't know who the hell's going to be out there. If we draft a guy that can make a difference, Murphy's there. We got some, you know what I mean? But if we can pass rush with the defensive line, that'll also free the linebackers up to do some pretty fun stunts, some coverages. Pass rush. We got to have it.
I'm going to bang the wall for it. Oh, shit. That's not something off. I did. But that's the way it goes. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty. Oh, little splash on that one. This one's awake.
This is a shirt.
This show is brought to you by Garage Beer. And if you're not familiar, you can go to www.drinkgaragebeer.com, find the beer-flavored beer in your area. All you got to do is click the beer finder, put in your zip code, find bars, restaurants, gas stations, anywhere that sells this delicious beer-flavored beer. I don't do free ads, but it's at every Kroger I've been to in Ohio, so there you go. If you're
not mine right now. It's been 2 months. I got to drive to fucking Meyer. I found they have it. But Kroger, I don't have beef with you. I love you. No free ads. But dude, Garage Beer. Guys, they keep the lights on. I say it every stinking show, but that's not the reason we drink it. Drew's been drinking it.
It's just delicious.
Yeah, Drew's been drinking it since before it was cool. The beer is good. They have your classic light beer, which is your everyday sipper. And then when it's, Speedo, bikini season, whatever you wear, break out the lime by the pool. Enjoy it.
Big-
Garage beer,
big-
baby. Go get it.
Big Speedo guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll be breaking that out. Now, while we're talking about garage beer, how cool would it be to walk into like a gas station, I think is what this is, and just see this? It looks maybe it's a grocery store, but it looks like it's a potential gas station with just a giant display, TV in the middle, the commercial playing. Like, that's awesome. You gotta love it.
I do. Ryan Sparks with a left hook. You got a response to that?
A left hook. Why? I don't know why that's the idea.
Because they're Ohio State fans. Ryan, I don't know if you're an Ohio State fan. I'm not trying to pick on you.
I don't think he is. I think he might be a Bearcat, but I just don't like. Chris Evans was like a 4th, 5th round pick, whatever. Brad Robbins was a punter, whatever. Like, I think Chris Jenkins had a good rookie year. Yeah. I think DJ Turner, he was forced to play far more snaps than he was supposed to his rookie year because Cheeto's injury, and then I think he was balling before he got hurt last year. So I don't think they've underperformed.
I agree.
As much.
Here's what it is, and I see it every draft cycle. A lot of Bengals fans are Ohio State fans. Now, I don't hate Ohio State. My father-in-law is one of the biggest Ohio State fans in the world. Both my brother-in-laws are massive Ohio State fans. Congrats to them this season. But when you look at a comment and you're like, hey, we should draft X player from Michigan, there's 14 comments underneath. We don't need that. No, he'll all that. Ryan, again, I'm not picking on you, Ryan. Your comment popped up. And they all have Buckeye pictures, Ryan Day, the helmet, the mascot, and they hate. They're haters, man. A lot of Ohio State fans are haters. I'm gonna get shit. That's fine. That's okay. There's Michigan fans that are haters. Us Bearcat fans just sit here and watch you two argue back and forth. It is what it is. But that's what it is.
I'm not a hater. I'm a very calm, rational, well-rounded football fan. But yes, I would like Chipotle if you're going. Free ad to Chipotle there. I guess.
You got a lawn company shitting on you here.
Yeah, shout out to AK Lawn and Landscape, local landscape company. They, I'm not going to do it to him.
Free ad. Are they friends? Free ad.
He does get a free ad, but he probably doesn't want your business because he's too busy all the time.
Okay.
But it's there. We saw it. The logo was up there. The phone number was up there. Go back, screenshot it, call him, fuck with him. I don't care. Back to some of the edge rusher talk. This is honestly, I'm a chronically online individual, right?
Yes.
I live on the internet. I'm on Twitter all day, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. So like I get prospects thrown at me through the draft constantly because I'm just sitting around refreshing my Twitter feed. Dad doesn't have that. Dad's not in the trenches like that. Dad is more of, he's working all day. He's got to go out. I sit on my ass at home. This guy, he's a ball. You heard about Mike Green from Marshall?
Yeah, dude, I have.
Guys tearing shit up at the Senior Bowl, I hear.
All of a sudden, when you go into the mock draft simulators, all of a sudden he's skyrocketed. I did some looking up, and looks like he might be a hell of a ball player.
Dad said he's got a great first step coming off the edge, and that is what's kind of getting him rising up there a little bit. That quick step off the line.
He reminds me of like the North Dakota State guards that have been coming in the draft lately. You know what I mean? Like, what, North Dakota State? What the hell? Where's that? North Dakota? No shit. But small school kid. You know what I mean? It's kind of fun to watch. This is not a draft show, folks. Don't get too excited. We're following the off season, but I have seen it and I'm excited about it.
It's funny that you talk about North Dakota State guards
Yeah.
being good because we have Cordell
Yeah,
Washington
yeah,
from
yeah,
North
yeah,
Dakota
yeah. Well,
State,
good.
and it just kind of hasn't worked out.
They look good in the draft. What's the really, really ugly redhead guy? It just no teeth, just all man brawler. I can't remember his name. He came out there and he's been killing it. So small school kids, it's fun, you know.
Centerville in the house. Paul Brown's ghost. What's up, my dog?
Oh,
Centerville in the building. Ryan says Michigan's defense had a lot of tweeners and they were stacked, so guys had way more help. Coming with this defense where we didn't play guys in the right spots or give them reps makes them underwhelmed. Well, if you just keep drafting the Michigan guys, you'll get all their helpers in there, and we're good.
There you go.
But
There you go.
I understand. I do understand what you're saying. Michigan has had stacked defenses the last few years, even this year with their defense being very banged up. I don't know if you guys heard, but they held Ohio State to 10 points in Columbus as 21-point underdogs and beat them. I don't know if you guys heard that happened. That's why I've decided that I can put an asterisk on their title, just like you guys decided to put an asterisk on ours. Because if we can just make shit up online and say it doesn't count, I'm going to do that. Not a college show. Sorry, had to get that out. Cody Mouch, dude. I fell in love with Cody Mouch at the Senior Bowl that year. He just looks like Mouch. Cody Mouch.
It's not Mock.
I'm pretty sure it's Cody Mouch.
Chat, figure this out. I didn't
pretty sure it's
realize that.
Mouch.
Okay.
Is he a Buccaneer now? He's a Buccaneer or a Bronco. Quinn
He's
Miners was a Bronco. Maybe he is a maybe I think he might be a Buccaneer.
He's in the NFL and he's doing well, and it's just
he's playing good football in the pros.
Small school guys doing well is fun. You know, the little.
It's pronounced Mock. You were right. I'm a fucking idiot, Ryan. Shout out.
Got it. Smarter than your average bear.
The guys that off the bench are missing you. Yeah, their host doesn't like me.
Oh, no. I see this comment. Typical. He was here for a year. I personally don't feel like Al Golden is a. Oh shit! There's nobody left. We'll go with somebody we know higher. But you know that there's some talk about that. You know, there's legitimacy. He was here for a year, but we'll see.
There is familiarity, but yeah, it's like if they would have like promoted Chuck Burks from like cornerbacks coach to defensive coordinator, like all right, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
But this is I mean, obviously there is familiarity, but he is still, I would say, an outside hire to me, and he did a lot with less at Notre Dame this year with all the injuries they had playing, young guys. So I can understand why people might get that feeling about it, but I don't personally take it as that because they could have just been like, Jordan Kovacs, you want to be the defensive coordinator? You know what I mean? So like, I feel like, I don't know what they're paying him. I haven't seen any contract details or anything like that. I know he's making like $2.5 million at Notre Dame, so I don't know how much of a pay cut he's willing to take to come back to the NFL, but I would imagine they're relatively close to what he was making.
Yeah, he's probably making close to what we make here doing this show, so it's probably respectable, millions of dollars. But
this is true, Breezy. He mentioned that when he was talking to some of the media after he came back. He never sold his house in Cincinnati. He still lives nearby Zach. He actually drove back and forth. I guess he's got 2 kids in college at Notre Dame and 2 kids that were still in high school in Cincinnati. So he was still commuting back and forth quite a bit.
Cincinnati guy. I like it. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know how much more you can talk about him. We'll definitely hear more from him. He said it, when the guys get back in the building, we'll start to see his methods in practice and kind of see how that stuff works out. But what else you got outside of this?
We also had some more coaching announcements that came with it. Some moves that we knew were coming, but made official yesterday was the hiring of Jerry Montgomery, the new defensive line coach. He will also be the defensive run game coordinator. Now, a lot of people were confused because when the Bengals put their article out announcing it, it just said he was going to be the run game coordinator. So people are like, why is the defensive line coach going to be involved in the run game? For whatever reason, they don't spell it out like that, but he is the defensive run game coordinator, 45 years old. Lots of experience, though. Younger guy. I think, that always helps to be closer in age to the players, I think is good to kind of help identify them. And what stands out to me is what he did with Rashawn Gary in Green Bay. Rashawn Gary was a high draft pick, Michigan man, #1 recruit in the country. Jim Harbaugh got him. And then he kind of underwhelmed for a little bit. And then Jerry Montgomery got his hands on him there in Green Bay, and he just kind of went to that next level. So that's what stands out for me. read a little bit of what he had to say. I didn't see a lot of video from him, but he said a lot of the same type of things as Golden. Getting young guys on the field, playing to their strengths, keeping things simple, teaching them the basics, and just teaching them to get home and run down ball carriers. So I think that he aligns with Golden's vision, and me personally, from what the little bit that I've heard from him, I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when you look.
Offensive line coach did train Brock Lesnar back in the day, Scott Peters.
Okay, that'd be really cool to see Brock Lesnar out there. I don't know how he would contribute, but it would just be, maybe, hey, if you don't make the tackle, I'll kick your ass.
He played for the Vikings.
I know, yeah, very briefly, but
like 10 minutes.
That comment just completely threw me off. I had something I was going to say, and now
my bad. I saw Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna flip it up.
Now
my favorite Brock Lesnar moment, dude. It was like UFC 100, like back in the day. It was a huge one, and he like beat the guy, and he was like, "I'm gonna go home and drink an ice cold beer, because other beer won't pay me nothing. Hell, I might even get on top of my wife tonight." And I was like, "That guy's a dog."
Yeah. Definition of a dog. I like new faces in the building. I think new coaches here, mixing it up, is a good thing. You cannot have consistent mediocrity, and that's kind of where we got to. I'm not trying to shit on Lou and his crew, but that's where it got to. It was absolutely time to change it up. I saw a
did we click it at the same time?
Click into the season. And the Bengals go up again.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, great.
We clicked it at the exact same time and canceled each other out.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say about these coaches here. What are you thinking?
See, Brooks' a good comment. The defense stopped listening to Lou, needed a new voice. Lou was good in big games, but failed to play young players to his demise. And I think that could be the truth. I think that sometimes you need a new voice in the room. It's like they say the head coach and quarterback combos have never won a Super Bowl after 5 years together. We're past that. But maybe that isn't. Maybe they just needed to see a different guy calling the plays, different guy making the calls. There was a big stink when Lou first came in. Carlos Dunlap was pissed off. There was friction as he came in. He got his guys in, and then things, obviously got better. But I think it could be some of that. They needed a new voice. Golden sounds like he's going to be a no nonsense. I'm not going to put up with this kind of shit guy. And maybe that's what you have from the DL coach too. Marion Hobby was around for a while. Sometimes you just got to change it up. It's clearly not working. So let's bring in some fresh new faces. A younger guy like Montgomery is something I like as well.
Yeah. Agreed. Your number one hate target. God. One step closer. Wouldn't it just be wild if he really did? I mean, a soccer goalkeeper has to have no goals let in for the rest of the season. But what?
How many games is that? How many games are there left?
I think there's like 146,372 soccer games a season. So I have no clue. I don't know, but fun to discuss. Some news out of unless you have something else, some news out of the tight end room kind of came to light today. Unfortunately, Eric,
it makes me sad.
It does. It really does. Eric All slated. Now, recoveries can go one way, they can go another, but slated to miss the season due to that ACL injury that occurred last year. It's unfortunate because he had some flashes of fun.
Sucks so much, man.
Yeah.
He's a guy whose career I've watched for a long time because he played at Michigan before transferring to Iowa.
Yeah.
Back injury at Michigan kind of threw him off. Then he went to Iowa. He blew the knee out. This is why he fell to where he fell in the draft, because he just unfortunately has these injury concerns. This kind of makes sense because he tore the same ACL in the season as he did the season prior at Iowa. So it's like, dude, you might just need a full year, plus some, because he did it midseason to get this thing right. It sucks. I hate it. He's a local kid. He's from like Fairfield.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the story on College Game Day back when he was at Michigan. Like he was in a burning house as a baby. A fireman saved his life. He's got a great story. He is a great dude. He's got a great family who I've talked to some here and there on the internet. Like very, very good people. He just wants to play football. And right as he was starting to make an impact last year, he goes down with a knee injury. And it really, really sucks that he's not going to get a chance to bounce back this year.
Yeah.
It really makes me sad.
It does suck because, like I said, he had some flashes of fun this season. Now, I mean, one guy down, young guy down, right? So he wasn't like the answer. But does that mean we bring back a guy like Mike Gesicki? I mean, Mike Gesicki proved all year last year that he deserves to be on the field, whether he was making catches across the middle and the flats, scoring touchdowns. The guy can flat out play ball. And I really would like to see him on a multi-year deal. I just think he's worth it. I mean, we're not going to pay him big bucks. I see your comment there, Nick. We're not going to pay him the big bucks, but give him a fair multi-year deal and bring him back. I think he's shown he belongs here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much he solves the true tight end role.
Yeah.
Because I said that today, like I saw the news about Eric. I was like, Gesicki's coming back. And then some people made some good points. Gesicki is kind of just a big ass slot receiver. He's not really like a true tight end like All is.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have my sweet prince, Drew Sample. He's got 2 more years left on his deal. But I think that they're going to need another impact blocking and receiving threat. And Gesicki's not much of a blocking threat. Like kind of like Ryan says, like they don't really play the same position.
Sure.
Sample plays a different role too. Now, is that going to be a Tanner McLaughlin that they drafted last year, or is there a free agent or a draft eligible guy that they go for that role? But you almost could need 2 tight ends.
Sure, they do have different roles. They do play the same position. They're tight ends. They just
technically, yes.
They just play them differently. So I understand that. But you need to bring in a tight end that can make those plays. And then you've also got to get a guy that can come in and hammer down and block, right? They're capable of doing that. I'm not worried about not having a blocking tight end on this team next year. I want a tight end that can go out there and make plays, that you have Jamar here, T here, maybe Yoshi Bosch or somebody in the middle. And then they have to go, 88's out there too. Yeah. Any of these guys can catch the ball. You know what I mean? Got Sample out there. Let him block. Sample's good at blocking. Maybe you get a guy late, or you pick up somebody who isn't on a team next year just because their contract's up. Find a guy that can block. I feel like you can fill that hole easier than you can a true playmaker like Gesicki.
We did re-sign Cam Grandy.
We did.
He did get a 1-year deal. He got featured in the offense a decent amount after all went down. So maybe they think that's it. But to the point of this segment, are we a segment program? I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. To the point of this, I think Mike Gesicki should come back. I think when he talked about his desires this offseason, he did say, I didn't get the money that I was hoping to get the last couple times. So there could be an idea of wanting to recoup some of that money, maybe his last, shot at a big contract. But he also was very complimentary of Joe Burrow. And it seemed like he really understood what it means to play with a quarterback as good as Joe Burrow. So I think that there's a more than decent chance that he does come back.
It would be stupid for him to go to another team. If he think about it. The quarterbacks that are out there that are absolute freaks, Mahomes has Kelsey. Do you know what I mean?
He might hang it up.
Maybe, right? But let's pretend he doesn't. Mahomes has Kelsey. Lamar has Sir Droppenstein, who screwed them in the playoffs, but is still a very good tight end, right? If he leaves, if he leaves, who the hell is he playing for? Why would you want to play for not Lamar, not Mahomes? Allen has Knox. Why would you not want to play with Joe Burrow? You know what I mean? Like, the guy wants to be here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So,
I mean, maybe, but like some say that I'm the Joe Burrow of internet Bengals shows. And if you got offered a ton of money to go somewhere else, you might just have to go, dude. I wouldn't be mad at you. Go get your bread.
No, I want to win. I don't care.
I just wanted a chance to compare myself to Joe Burrow once in my life. You're already rich.
No. Yeah, you're both. You're about as wealthy as Joe Burrow. I've seen the Pitts talk. Look, when free agency comes around, am I gonna tweet out pictures of Pitts in a Bengals uniform just to fuck with Falcons fans and create buzz? Absolutely, 100 freaking %. I don't know where that comment is to hide. Here we go. Hide. There we go. Absolutely. But is Kyle Pitts coming to Cincinnati? No. I would bet my left pinky that he is not coming to Cincinnati.
David Mulligetta client.
Oh yeah, well, I don't want any of those guys within a fucking country mile of Paul Brown Stadium or Paycor Stadium. Absolutely.
Maybe not Paycor Stadium soon.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe changing again.
I didn't hear that. Can you elaborate?
The company Paycor has been bought out by Paychex.
Oh no, Paychex Stadium,
which happens to be the software that I use at my job to clock in, clock out, manage my benefits, all that.
The only way I will accept a name change to Paychex Stadium is if it is announced in tandem with a dual Jamar Chase T. Higgins press conference. And a guy from Paychex in a suit comes out and hands him paychecks, and it's a whole thing, and that's how they do it. But if they just announce on Twitter that we are now Paychex Stadium, I'm going to roll my eyes. I'm sorry. That's a terrible name.
That would kind of stink. We do have one more defensive coach added that we could talk about that I made the little overlay for. Mike Hodges, new linebackers coach coming from the Nowlands Saints. One thing I really liked about what I read up on him after he spoke to the media was he said he wants guys to play basically with their hair on fire, and he wants the defense and everybody to think that there's 12 guys on the field. I love that.
Yeah.
That tells me he's going to teach these guys to fucking go. Find the ball, attack, go. I am so hyped up for Logan Wilson's comeback season.
Absolutely.
I think Golden and Hodges are going to be great for Logan Wilson. I think people are going to forget how good that guy is at football because he had an injury last year and missed the rest of the year. But I think he's the guy that he stirred so much of the drink in that 2021 year, the pick against the Titans to get him the ball back so they can go kick the game on the field goal. Great coverage on Cooper Kupp on a 3rd and 8 in the Super Bowl where he didn't hold. Fuck Ron Torbert. Fuck the NFL officials. Fuck everybody. I will never be over that until I watch the Bengals lift the Lombardi Trophy up. Fuck all of them forever until the sun burns out. But I really think that he's going to see kind of like, I don't want to call it a renaissance because he was having a good year before he got hurt. But I think that he's probably the player I think that this defensive change is going to do the most for.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Injuries happen, and it puts a screeching halt to your career because you're not on the field. But Logan Wilson, the Cowboy, is one of the best linebackers in the league when he's healthy.
Facts.
Coverage linebackers, you call it what you want. The guy's a freak. He's a stud. I mean, Logan Wilson is awesome. And, yeah, Golden might just unlock it. I saw for a club that doesn't spend money. I saw that. I like this idea, man. They should just bite the bullet. Come on, Skyline Stadium, the Chili Bowl. Let's go.
Carry us home for a second.
Oh no, this is not good. I don't know what to do with my hands. Skyline Stadium would be the best, guys. I see a lot of comments in here. Gunnar Helm. I don't know if they cut Andrews, Baltimore. I don't think it happens. WKRP Stadium, absolutely hilarious. I would love to know your source. I guess you can't say it probably, but we wanted to draft Michael Mayer, right? I mean, if he hates Vegas so much, mine's upstairs, dude. I almost brought it down. That's funny enough. But Michael Mayer is a guy I say yes to. Are you going to eat it live on the show? Have you tried it?
I tried it last night. Only spoon I could find on short notice was a toddler spoon.
That's okay. Oh, I saw your video. You did try it. Yeah, it's good.
The oyster
and I'm not just
cracker.
saying that. Yeah, it's good.
Dude.
Show it.
That's right. It's good. I got to eat it. It's good.
Oh, it's delicious. People are going to assume it tastes like chili. No, it doesn't taste like the chili. It's the spices.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. No, if you're not from Cincinnati, you're going to look at that and go, what the hell are they doing down there? It's like a fall flavored ice cream. That's how I, hint of cinnamon. It's almost pumpkin-y. I don't know what Drew's doing over there. He must have thrown the ice cream at the wall. Very noisy. You good?
You heard that? Yeah, I just fucking lobbed that spoon into the sink.
Okay. Yeah. Good. No, it's great.
I haven't had my dinner yet. The Chipotle's not here yet. I can't fill up on ice cream, guys.
I'm jealous. I love Chipotle. It's good. It's good ice cream, guys. Go get it. Go try it. Available now. Very good. Graders Field
at Skyline Stadium. Who says no, baby?
Just go local. I don't know if Skyline has that kind of money. I don't know if Graders has that kind of money, but dude, Skyline Stadium on Graders Field, absolutely, dude.
What the fuck happened?
Oh no. Okay.
Show's over. I can live with that.
Okay, good. That's a good audible.
Yeah, I can deal with that. We just had it. Shout out.
So that's the football equivalent of running a great passing play and having to check down to your running back in the flat, and he goes for 25 yards. It's Chipotle to Skyline. That's a good thing. Absolutely, great check down, Vic.
Good check down. We love
Way
that.
to go.
We love
Way to go.
But yeah, dude, I don't know what I was going to say. I was just trying to transition, but I don't know.
We're not good at this.
Logan Truman, are you still in the chat? I hope you are. You were here early. Maybe I should have got to this earlier.
Okay. Pop it up.
But Logan Truman, if you're here, just chime in. Let us know you're still watching. We had. Is he our inside source?
Oh,
is he our inside source? He's here because my man was at the Apple store. I don't know what mall. Maybe Kenwood Mall. I don't know. Maybe he can tell us. But he ran into the big dog. He ran into the head man.
No shit.
Yeah, getting an iPad.
I missed that in the Discord.
No, he sent it to me directly.
Okay, cool. All right, got you, Logan. I see where I stand.
Zach's got some good dad drip going on here. It looks like the bird dog hoodie. I don't know what the hat says there, but Logan was like, "Yo, dude, did you talk to him about Al Golden? Did you talk to him about the defense? Did you talk to him about anything you wanted to see from the offense? That would be good to know." I didn't make us a blank overlay for today, so we're just gonna have to go with this one.
That's good. Taylor looks good. Looks trim. Not a stressed out man. That's a good thing because this past season was probably hell on earth for him.
He does. He looks good. He
looks trim. He looks fit. That's a good smile. That's a happy man. That's how I want my head coach. You look like his son, Logan. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now.
They could be related.
Yeah, they look a lot alike. I'd love to know what's on his hat. The bird dog sweatshirt's pretty badass. And I want to know what time. Logan, if you saw what watch he was wearing, I want to know that too. Also, glad that's a cell phone in your pocket there because it looks like you're holding a firearm. Just going to have to say that out loud.
Did he lose it? Oh, my God. It's fucking Zach Taylor.
Look how he's holding that. Look how he's holding his phone.
It does kind of look as if you're maybe about to pull out the old Smith & Wesson.
Logan.
They do look like they could be related.
He says no.
I was nervous.
couldn't pull the trigger. No pun intended. But no, dude, that's
Jesus
awesome.
Christ.
That's good. That's good to see Zach out and about. Maybe is there a new iPhone? I don't know if there's a new iPhone. I have like the 12. So
Breezy says he's getting the burner phone for his Twitter burner. Zach
go.
does have a Twitter burner, and I just hope to one day find out that burner follows me. Wife, she has turned so anti-Zach when she was like, so funny enough, 2021 year, we beat the Chiefs to win the division, and I'm like, we won that game in spite of Zach. I was hating on Zach Taylor, and she like sent me a Facebook thing, like he pulled up to his kid's basketball game with an AFC champion hat on. She's trying to warm me up to Zach, and now I feel like I've kind of chilled on Zach, and she has just gone full hater.
Look, here's the thing: during the season, during the regular season, it's open season on the head coach. You know what I mean? If he does well, we're pumped about it. Corrupted her. If he does well, we're pumped about it. If we lose, we're pissed at him. But I wiped the slate clean during the offseason. That's what I did.
Say that again.
I wiped the slate clean. Sorry. I wiped the slate clean in the offseason. Am I sore from last season? Absolutely. But right now, that's my head coach, and I have faith that they are going to improve, and we're going to win the whole damn thing next year.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
She said I gave him the benefit of the doubt earlier, but it's 2025. Fair enough.
Oh, no. Okay. She's
Fair
out.
Enough.
She's out.
She's out on Zach. Maybe she's just upset that I didn't get a call for defensive coordinator.
That would be incredible. Even if they like brought you in for an interview as a joke, that would have been so funny.
Dude, Bengals social team. That could have been great.
Oh,
All right.
hilarious.
You bring me in, fake interview, record it, ask me some dumb shit. I'm good at saying dumb shit. You could have had you could have had a good Instagram post. You guys got to holler at me for stuff like this.
agree.
Bengals social. If you ever reach out to me for anything, I will show up.
Yeah. They're going to have a lot of fun stuff this year. I don't know anything directly, but I have had a conversation with somebody. No, not a source, just somebody in the building that I've met. And I was pitching some ideas to this person, and their response was, we got a lot of stuff planned this season, and that's something we're going to do in-house already. So the Bengals social team might be on fire this year. So they've got. So
you were having a direct conversation with Duke Tobin?
No. This person. Well, I'm not going to say that. Never mind, because we'll get. But Bengals social, look out for them this year. It sounds like they got some heat in the chamber. So
I thought we were friends. You didn't tell me about any of this, dude. What the fuck?
Well, they said no, so there was nothing to say. There's nothing to tell. Yeah, it sounds like they got some cool stuff in the chamber this year. So I'm excited because they're always good. But I'm sure we'll get on their calendar at some point when they start winning. But what do you got?
They're just like, yeah, we got it covered, costume boy.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like that. A part of me was like, oh, damn. But no, this person was very respectful and said, hey, that's actually something we're going to do in-house with our social team. Appreciate your ideas. Keep them coming, kind of thing. So sounds like they got some fire this season. I'm excited.
It'd have been funny if they were just like,
yeah,
thanks for your message. Like that's all they said.
Or like, hey man, we really appreciate you, but could you please stop sending us messages or something like that?
We don't want to block you.
Yeah. Seriously. Can you imagine being blocked if you're like a fan and have like an account? Like, can you imagine being blocked by the team you love? That would suck. Oh my God.
That might be my new goal. No, it's not.
Wedge, EAD, very funny, but EAD. I love you, Wedge. Jesus. What else do we got tonight so we can get off the beat the shit out of Ron train here?
I was kind of enjoying it. But Breezy says it's 2025. We aren't accepting player coaches and slow starts. You know, that's a very, very valid.
I'm okay with player coaches.
Train of thought.
I'm okay with player coaches, but I'm not okay with slow starts. I completely agree. Look, I am hyping Zach up right now, but if we go, I don't know, 1-3 or 1-2 to start the season, I'm going to be a mad individual on the internet. It will be a significantly emotional event for this fan base.
Can't have it. Can't have it.
Can't.
I don't know. I guess I've just moved to neutral. Like not really neutral. I'll never be neutral, but it's just like he's coaching the team in 2025, so I have to hope for the best. And then if we're a month into the season, we're 1-3 or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you've had excuses every offseason. Well, Burrow was hurt. Burrow was recovered. Like, no more of that.
Nope. Look, they can't hurt you. They can't hurt you during the offseason. Okay, we can't lose games in the offseason. So let's have a good offseason. Now you can screw up the offseason, but can't lose games right now. So that's why I'm being a positive Polly. So.
The weekend review video.
I'm doing them like every other week, every other Monday. Like today was what's today? Tuesday? Yesterday was hell on earth at work. Tuesday. I didn't get to it. So I'm definitely going to bring those back. You need to do your what did you used to do in the truck?
Huh?
You used to do a segment in your truck. What was it called? Am I making this up?
I don't remember.
It was like something Sunday in review or Sunday sermon.
Oh, Sunday service. The Sunday sermon. That's years back. That's old shit. I could do that again.
Load it up, man. Load it up. The camera loves you. I think you got to do it. Yeah, we absolutely have to nail free agency in the draft. I absolutely agree. For sure. I don't want to watch this Super Bowl. I tweeted out I'm not going to watch it. I'm absolutely going to watch the fucking Super Bowl.
I might not.
But you're going to watch it. Don't you can say it all you want, but you're going to turn it on and I'll see your tweets. You'll see my tweets. Look, it is what it is, folks. The Chiefs are figuring out ways to win. They are. They're going for the third year in a row. And I'm fucking tired of it. So next season.
Calls.
Yes, I agree.
Holy shit.
Had some help. But
whichever one you don't want.
We got to be the ones to kick their ass next season and just prevent them from getting there. It's got to be us because apparently nobody else can do it. Burrow's the only guy that can beat him in the playoffs. So Chris, I agree. We're still going to be a football show, but we'll talk some hockey. We'll talk some clones. I love the Skyline bag. I've dove deep into F1. I'm all in on F1. I don't know if we'll talk about it on the show, but I don't know regular season. I'd have to look at it again if we play the Chiefs this year. I wish I had committed that to memory, but we will 100% see them in the playoffs. Vic, SEAL Team 6 with the Skyline. I assume Drew's muted right now.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's that noise? Who's busting in the door right now? Dude, I'm going to...
Drift King, I don't think I understand this comment, and I don't know if it's not in English or something, but yes, you need to go try Skyline. Lots of fun comments.
This might bother some people the way I'm about to do this.
Don't do it on camera. Don't. He's not going to put cheese. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
No cheese, dude.
It's not okay.
It
is okay. It is okay.
It is burning my hands.
Okay, don't play the Chiefs in the regular season, Asador. But we'll see them in the playoffs, and we'll kick their ass. Absolutely.
Well, that's hot. That's fresh.
I don't want to break playing the Chiefs. I want to just kick their ass every time we see them. The two-way. That's what you're eating, a two-way, chili and noodles. And I'm not going to knock it because it's delicious, but it's sacrilege to not put cheese. If gosh, his name is escaping me. Holy shit. I'm forgetting.
Well, you figure that out.
Oh, I'm not going to figure it out. Fox Miller. Jesus, come on. We talk to him all the time. If Fox Miller was in here, he'd be shredding you.
I'm interested. This is the Skyline chili two-way. This is how I choose to eat my Skyline. No cheese. Nobody can do anything about it. The wife was nice enough to deliver it to me while on the show.
No,
I'm going to take a bite. It is what it is.
Take that bite. Take that bite. I did not, Asador. Can you elaborate? Because Chris Canty blocked me because I called him out for being a moron. So, no, I don't see his stuff anymore.
This is so good. It's so good.
PB's Ghost just figured out you don't have cheese on there. Yep.
Nope. Not a cheese guy.
Is it the taste or the texture?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm going to tag Skyline in this clip. This is just free advertisement for you, baby. And I don't mind.
Look, there's no wrong way to eat Skyline. If you cut the noodles, you're fine. If you twirl the noodles, you're fine. If you eat it with cheese, you're fine. Without cheese, a little weird. You might have heads in your refrigerator in your basement, but you're fine. You know what I mean?
Check this out. Watch this.
Go.
How is this? Buy Skyline. Wash it down with the old garage beer.
That's the thing.
Life's good.
It's beautiful.
Life's good right now.
That's gorgeous.
Life is really good right now.
Paps, left hook, now a right hook.
Just unapologetically staring down the barrel of the camera, two-way in.
Oh, man.
Life does get the extra cheese.
I absolutely love Skyline. It's so good. I could eat it
they don't
4 or 5 days a week. No, they really don't. I've never gone to a Skyline and said, man, I wish that was better. It's a home run every single time I eat it. It's so damn good.
Yeah. Skyline does not miss.
I'll take that, Tony. I'll take that. Let's host it.
Oh, dude.
Let's get a buy and then host it.
Second mortgage on the house. Buy the tickets. We're going.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kids, you're not going to school that year. Sorry. We're not paying for it.
Yeah. You don't need 4 whole years of college.
No. Holy crap. We're at the 50.
5-way. Whoa.
5-way is 5-way.
What's on a 5-way?
So that'd be chili. It'd be noodles, chili, obviously. So chili, cheese, onions, bean. Chili, cheese, onion, bean.
Y'all are getting crazy.
I do a 4-way. I do chili cheese. But sorry, I do obviously chili noodles, obviously, no shit. I do the habanero cheese now. I can't eat the regular cheese anymore. I have to have the habanero cheese with bean, and I smash it. I crush it. And then I get a chilito on the side. I crush that as well. It's so good.
No mustard happening in this house.
No, I can't do mustard either. I'm sorry.
No. But, man, I mean, just the best DoorDash experience I've had in a while.
DoorDash
fucking stinks, dude. No,
They're
she didn't
so
DoorDash it.
expensive.
She went and got it. I'm making a joke
Oh.
that she was the DoorDasher.
I
DoorDash
hate
itself
DoorDash.
fucking stinks, dude.
I hate it. It's like
we will never be sponsored by DoorDash. They are fucking terrible.
they suck, bro. It's like, yeah, I'll take 3 tacos from Taco Bell's for $12. Oh, why is my order now $37.58? Like, it does not make sense. Like,
By the way,
I
it's
love
cold and fucking soggy when you get it.
Yeah, I love the convenience. It's a great idea. But like Airbnb, why are you charging me so much for this? It does not make sense. What is the service fee?
My mom did an Airbnb in Michigan a few weeks ago, like around
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Walked into the Airbnb, somebody's shit was all over, like on the bed, clothes, bed was unmade. Like she ran out afraid.
Yeah.
She was scared.
I don't know. Airbnb is, again, great idea on paper, but I choose a hotel every single time. Marriott, shout out Marriott, no free ads. But I don't do Airbnbs. What, you want me to put the sheets in the laundry? You want me to take the trash out? Shut up. No.
I've never stayed in an Airbnb. That's a thing. They want you to like do the laundry.
Yeah, they make you like honeydew lists. Like, oh,
I didn't come here to do fucking chores. I
Yeah,
just want to go to sleep.
Don't leave dishes in the sink. Please take the trash out when you leave. Please put the sheets in the washer and the dryer. We'll get them out. All that. No, fuck you. Hotel. I leave the room. I come back and it's perfect. That's all I need. That's what I need.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
We did do an Airbnb in Gatlinburg, apparently. Well, I didn't clean anything up.
Yeah.
I did almost die in the hot tub, though, because like I got out of the hot tub and my body temperature must have fucking switched too much. I thought I was going to die.
Oh, no.
But I made it. I made it through. I made it through in Gatlinburg.
That's
DoorDash B&B.
Yeah.
Boys trip to Arizona for spring training. Who says no? Probably our wives.
I have a wild spring training. We went out to spring training the year COVID was announced. Like we were in a Airbnb. Actually,
announced.
Verbo.
Like
Yeah, no. Listen. We're in the Verbo or Airbnb, whatever it is. I know I just shat on Airbnb. Yes, I have stayed in them. And we're watching the news. And the news lady's like, yeah, there's a fucking virus everywhere. We were like, are they canceling flights? And are we going to get home? What the hell is going on? All this shit. And whatever. We went home and everything's fine. But on that same trip, we were at a like outdoor mall area with restaurants and all this shit. And an active shooter happened. And we were all running around and hiding and stuff because there was a guy mad at a girlfriend or something and started popping off rounds in a Dave and Buster's and came out and started popping off rounds and shooting at people or whatever. But
happens to the best of us.
It really does, you know. It does. But the fact that we were on a trip and an active shooter situation occurred, and that wasn't the biggest thing about the trip, is incredible because COVID kicked off right when we were there. So now we go, oh yeah, remember when that guy was popping off rounds at the fucking Dave and Buster's? Oh, I forgot about that because COVID like ruined everything right as we were.
Yeah,
leaving.
they're like
so
active shooter, but also like wash your groceries.
Yeah, wash your groceries. Put socks on your face. Yeah, yes. It was fucking unbelievable. Guys, for the next 30 minutes, we're going to extend the show. We're just going to watch Drew eat his 3-way in silence.
This thing ain't going to last 30 minutes, my boy.
I love that there's been a 10-minute discussion on how ways work. It's awesome.
Hey, hold on. That's not just Brandon Robert. That's Brandon Sejo, dude. If you have not listened to the Mental Game.
I didn't catch that.
And what Brandon is doing with the Mental Game podcast.
Incredible.
You need to check it out.
It's
phenomenal.
I would call it like a life-changing, definitely a life experience for him. Going through what he's going through, and he openly talks about what he went through. And he has taken what he went through and turned it into this mission. And I catch every episode, man. It's incredible. Like as someone who's been in the military and deals with PTSD and deals with buddies with PTSD and everything, dude, that man, Sejo, is a saint.
Dude.
Saint. Love that dude.
Phenomenal stuff. Thanks for jumping into our very low level show.
Yeah.
As the host of a very, very popular big deal show. I believe he's going on tour again. He's going on tour again for his mental health tour. I think he's going to hit all
Yeah.
50 states, I think. Didn't realize it had my middle name.
I didn't know it was
good,
him.
dude.
I didn't know it was him because I just saw Brandon Robert. If it was Seho, I would have shit a brick and been excited when I saw it.
I knew from the picture. I recognize that smile from anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seho rocks, man. He's a good guy. Brandon, we got to get you on the program here.
Yes. Somebody tell me what Chris Canty said today, because I'm in the dark. Did we miss that?
Yeah, someone send it in the chat. Again, I'm blocked by Canty because I kept it real with him, and he doesn't like the truth.
I've been trying to get blocked by Canty, but I haven't yet.
He blocked me with a quickness. We had like a 3 or 4 tweet dialogue where I called him an idiot and a moron, and that's probably what led to it. But he is. Yeah, we got you, Brandon. We'll reach out, Brandon.
We'll do that for sure.
Absolutely. That'd be insane. It'd be insane for you to come on here. Absolutely love that. Okay, Esador's got it. He said Burrow isn't elite and isn't a top 10 quarterback. Yeah, he might
Stop it.
He might be, I'm not going to say that. Canty sucks. Canty sucks. Like if anybody takes anything Canty says as gospel, you need to go get your head checked. Absolutely.
What are we doing?
Like, what a dumbass. Like, what, after the year he had, he's lying, like, out loud and doesn't believe his own words. Like, after that statistical season, like, it's like, what can I say to get views? That's all that is.
I think he might need the Twitter engagement money. Like, he posts, like, I'll check his profile every now and then, like, after I tag him to try to see if he blocked me.
Yeah.
And he posts these, like, shitty parlays that have, like, shitty graphics that aren't even made well. Like, I'm not even good and I can make it look better. Maybe he's just trying to get that Twitter chat.
Yeah. He has the Bengals fans as the fan base that hates him the most. Yeah, we give him engagement probably, and he's like, "Oh, I can work on that and make money off of it." Absolutely,
It's like that Chargers Union account. Fuck that guy. Stop quote tweeting him.
Yeah.
Stop replying to him. Fuck that guy. Don't give him the engagement. Anybody that I see that makes a career out of shitting on the Bengals that has the blue check mark, it's my mission to not platform them online so they can get more money for it. Fuck those people.
Yeah,
that guy's trying to earn a check off us, and I don't know how, because I get $30 Twitter checks. I don't make shit from Twitter.
What does this mean?
Yeah, so there was some leaks that had come out. I'll pull it up from the Michigan notice of allegations. Their response to the notice of allegations. So it says here essentially, in October 2022, Stallions sent Moore a single text about Michigan's blitzing signals, rules, and tendencies. Michigan played Michigan State every year. Michigan never changed its signals. The document says improving contacts with the text. In November 2022, Stallions suggests to Moore that Michigan should change its signals ahead of the Ohio State game. Moore responded that he'll think about it. So it sounds to me Michigan State is coached by morons. Ohio State was clearly stealing signals somehow, because why would you just suggest to change your signals before the Ohio State game? And
everybody does it.
It's not like nothing damning in it. I just think Michigan self-reported some shit, and that's really it. It doesn't sound to the hammer's not coming. Everybody's waiting on the hammer. The hammer's not coming. Move on. You won a championship. You won a championship, and you went through a gauntlet to get it. It's a good championship. Just let it go.
It went through a gauntlet to get it. You're very good at slipping in the backhanded remark. I think that's a talent.
No, that wasn't even backhanded, dude.
Okay.
Tennessee, Oregon, Notre Dame. Like that's some good teams to play.
Yeah, we will never see the death penalty put on another team like it was with like SMU again. I don't think, unless it's something just outrageously egregious, especially in the NIL era where players are making more than NFL players. He finished it. Love it. Absolutely.
Wiped out.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Guys, we're at an hour and 3 minutes. We try to keep it 45 minutes an hour. Drew, do you have anything else before we kind of kick out here?
No, I don't. I didn't realize we got past it. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're talking to a great chat. Please like the stream if you haven't yet. Share it. Send it to somebody. Ruin their day. Drink garage beer with your Skyline. It's good.
Do it.
My wife says she's leaving to go read her book. Probably more of that smut that they be reading.
50 Shades of Gray. Is that still popular with the women? I don't know.
It is in my house. She still watches that shit all the time.
Jesus. Houday, baby.
Dude,
That's all I
if
got.
the guy from 50 Shades of Grey lived in a fucking trailer park, they would put him in prison. It's only okay because he's rich and good looking.
I've not seen the movies or anything, so I don't know. All I know is he beats the shit out of ladies and they have a good time. But hey, we're not a domestic violence program. We're a Cincinnati program. So we will leave you guys with a big old fat houday and see you next time.
I love you all. Sorry, that kind of went off the rails.
Your boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go. Our boys are ready to go. Our boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered show. Let's go.